Hey guys, it's Phoenix. Daniel S has been commenting on my channel for quite some time, requiring that I do phantom jockeys in Minecraft. A very simple mechanic, a very simple command that you guys can put into your own world and really just fight them if you want to, but they do have a bit of a complication. We've got 5 examples from worst to best, kind of. So what I'm going to do is just summon them one at a time and tell you guys how I feel about them. So here we go. This is the Illusioner Phantom. So here we go. They don't really do much. Illusioners summon illusions of themselves, and they are an unused mob in the game. Let me just go over to survival mode, and then you can see how they behave. So they will actually do what they need to do. So there is a single contact, and that's it. So nothing really fascinating here. Here we go. Done. I was just about to trigger it. That's why I gave myself some arrows and a bow. But even so, they won't do anything. So the Illusioner Phantom is really just as an illusion. It looks like they're floating around, but nothing fascinating about them at all. Yeah. So you can't actually hit them because they are illusions. Okay, so here's the Skeleton Phantom, and this kind of highlights why I didn't want to make this video too quickly. And if I summon the Skeleton Phantom, he will successfully shoot you. There's really no problem with that until he elevates. And as soon as it elevates, he will start shooting the Phantom instead of you. And now this is kind of really different actually to the Witch, and I'm going to show you guys that later. And this is why the Witch Phantom is probably one of the best mobs and should be in the game, because I think it's really cool. So if it's level with you, he will shoot you successfully, and it does a double damage, right? Because Skeleton's going to fight you, and the Phantom's going to fight you. So the only problem is as soon as he's elevated, and the arrow kind of tries to find its trajectory towards the player, and instead of doing that, it will pierce, well, it won't really pierce, but it will hit the Phantom instead. Bit of a problem, but if that didn't really happen, I think this would be a very nice concept, kind of like those riders in Lord of the Rings. Alright, so let's kill that. It would be really cool if it actually worked, but it doesn't. And here's the Blaze. The Blaze does a little bit of a better job, because the Blaze fireballs don't go directly to you. It does fire 3, and all 3 have a random motion, and it's not directly fired at you. So the reason why this works is because as it's moving around, the fireballs will actually move indirectly towards you. Sometimes it will hit the Phantom. I don't know if... Yeah, gotta go kind of underneath. Yeah, there we go. If you're underneath, I mean, there's really not much you can do. The Phantom will die, and then as it dies, the mob that's riding it will fall and can fight you at the same time, which is really nice because the Skeleton does the same thing, but the Skeleton obviously takes 4 damage. The Blaze doesn't. So, much better than the Skeleton Phantom, but still does have that issue. And if it's really high in the sky, you can kind of dodge the fireballs as well. So there we go. That's the Blaze Phantom. The Ghast Phantom is really interesting, and I want to share this with you next. Okay, watch where the Phantom is. Right underneath. Kind of inside the Ghast. So if you successfully kill the Ghast, you'll be surprised by a secret mob inside. I kind of have to hit the fireball back, right? There we go. And then surprise Phantom hit. So this is why I really like this one. The Ghast kind of takes the entire screen, and the Phantom is hidden inside. So if you just see a Ghast in the Nether or in the overworld, if you wish to have that option, well, if you want that option and you kill the Ghast, you'll be surprised because there's still a mob inside, and they both have a very similar flight mechanic or pathfinding algorithm. So even so, none of them will actually conflict with each other. So the Ghast will still try to approach you, and the Phantom will approach you next. So it's not really the Ghast approaching you, they kind of fire from a distance, but still, they do approach you sometimes. And that being said, there will be a mob hidden inside the Ghast that will try to kill you afterwards. Finally, we have the Witch Phantom, which I certainly think is the best one out of the 5. The reason being, the Witch can be differentiated from the Skeleton and every other one. And let me demonstrate why. Okay, so here's the Witch one, and the Witch will start firing potions at you, and you will get hit every single time, or nearly every single time, probably like a 90% chance. Even when the Witch is really high in the sky, it will still successfully throw the potions at you from even long range. And I think if you look at the motion of the potion, the potion motion, you can kind of figure out why. And okay, that one actually failed. Interesting. I've never actually seen it fail. So the reason why it works, and she's going to heal herself, even if she hurts herself. The reason why it works is because, even figured it out, the potion doesn't land directly where you are. It kind of takes a parabolic motion, and it's not like the skeleton arrow which goes directly towards you. It lands nearly in front of you, and it's also kind of thrown away from the phantom as well. Of course, if you're close to the phantom, because the phantom's flying towards you, the phantom will take damage too, but the witch will heal herself. Now, I've just realized that the phantom won't actually die, because these are not harming potions, these are poison. So the phantom will never die. You would have to try and kill the phantom yourself. And once it's on like 1 heart, the witch will fall down and attack you afterwards. So this is great for like UHC, right? Because in UHC games, witches are the worst. So just wanted to share this concept with you. I didn't realize that witch phantoms would be the best one out of these. The skeleton one I thought would be pretty cool, though there is that issue with the arrow hitting the phantom. But that being said, very cool concept. Phantom jockeys, which should be in the game, I think. It'll be wonderful to see witches riding phantoms, right? Just a lost opportunity. Phantoms. Kind of weird. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Leave a like, subscribe for more creative content, and leave your suggestions in the comments on this video, especially from Daniel S, who just was really persistent and won me over in the end with this video. Take care.